So let's get started and stand up nice and straight, chest lifted, eyes are forward. Let's get marching. And again, get your arms swinging. Really get them swinging out in front. Picking those feet up. Get ready. We're going to go to the left and step touch. And let's take those arms up. Arms are bent at 90 degrees and you're just raising those up. So kind of working those shoulders, warming up the shoulders, and breathe. You know what to do. Pick your feet up off the floor. Squeeze, squeeze. Just making sure Carson's not sending me any texts. Get ready. We're going to transition. Let's go to some heel digs. Push, push, push. So remember, these arm movements are meant to give you some contraction or some tension in your arms. So again, we're not just, like moving our arms like wet noodles. We're really pushing away. Push away. Hands open, fingers spread. Squeeze those back muscles. I'm going to move back here a little bit, just to give myself a little bit of room, because we're going to get ready to do a little forward, backward walking, and we're going to do diagonal, starting with that left foot. Ready? Here we go. 2. Good. Diagonally walking forward. Now go back. So turn that foot, that lead foot, a little bit out to the side. So get a little rotation. Let's go forward again. 1, 2, 1, 2, and back. So a little rotation. I know if you're in the studio and you don't have that much room, just do what you can. Everybody can improvise. Again, forward. Get those arms moving. And back. Rotate a little bit. Turn. If that's not comfortable for you, you can always go forward and back. March it out. Just regular, like we've always done. March it out. Deep breath in. And out. And step touch again. Arms, 2 moves. Here we go. Pull, wide. Pull, wide. So this is about the back. Squeeze those back muscles. Pull, wide. Pull. So getting those elbows back. Take the arms open. Open the chest. Get ready for another transition. Side taps. Let's do one more. These. Good. And here we go. Side tap. Bring your arm around like a hook. So wide. Spread your fingers. So it's a fist and then open up. Reach that leg. That leg is reaching out to the side. And breathe. Reach. Good job. Last one. March it out. Woo. Let's go back, step, touch, lift. Arms coming up, arms are bent at 90 degrees. Take a big step to the side. So your body should really be moving side to side. So we're not shrugging our shoulders here. Make sure you keep your shoulders down and you're breathing. Get ready. We're going to do some diagonal walks forward, starting with the right leg this time. Ready? Here we go. And dig. So it's 2 steps, then the other direction. Again, you can always just go regularly forward, back, back. Notice I'm kind of turning my body a little bit. And let's go forward again. 3, one more time. 4, good, back. 2, 3, one more time. Let's go forward. 1, dig. We're digging that hole. Got a shovel in our hands. It's gardening season. And back. Turn. 3, 4, and march it out. Step touch. Here we go. Pull wide. Pull elbows back, arms wide. Squeeze those back muscles. Big steps, side to side. And breathe. Good, let's do 2 more of these sets. 1, then go in your side taps. Ready? Reach. Arm comes around. Really kind of like a little on an arc. Spread your fingers. Spread. So make a fist and spread your fingers. At the end. Reaching. Reach. Reach. Get that leg out. Now again, you do what you can do. You move at a speed that's right for you. Last one. Good, and march it out. Deep breath in and out. Okay, got a few new moves coming up here. Okay, start with that right leg. We did heel digs, but we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Good, got balance. Get your arms moving. So arms should still be moving kind of opposite that leg. So when the foot's forward, that opposite arm is forward. When the foot's back, the same side arm is back. One more time. So getting a little pump, march it out. Knee taps. Get those knees up. Pick them up. Try to get your knees up where your belly button is. Really try to lift those legs. Think about trying to step over or up onto something like a curve or a step. We've got to get our feet up. We got to lift that leg. And we want to do that. We want to climb some steps if we need to. Easily. Good. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Good. One more time. March it out. Heel digs, doubles. Here we go. 1, 2. Standing on one leg, moving the other, a little bit of balance here. Balance and coordination. Get that opposite arm moving. And again. And one more time. Switch. I think I did 2 times each. March it out. Knee taps. Hip, tap the hip. Let's take it a little bit more around. Turn those shoulders. Notice that my shoulders are turning. So I'm almost not even moving my hands. My arms are moving and my hands are going right to my hips. And that's coming from my shoulders and my core. Last one, march it out. Let's do a deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in. Good. Keep those legs moving. Keep them coming up. Roll those shoulders out. Roll them out. And breathe. Good. Arms are up. Now keep marching. Arms up. Circle backwards. Make sure your shoulders are dropped. We go sideways so you can see which direction I'm going in. Make sure your arms aren't out here in front. Okay? Pull them out to your side. So that when you go backwards, you're pulling your arms behind a little bit more. Now go forward. Again, keep your arms around your shoulders. Keep marching. Got to focus, because when we're trying to focus on the arms, then our feet start going like this. Let's get those marching going, Those legs up. Shake it out. Again, deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Deep breath in, stand up nice and straight. Stand up straight and out. Good. Shake it out a little bit. If you need water, get a sip of water if you've got it with you. Remember, bring water with you. Okay. So everything we're doing today is all going to be with the band or nothing, okay? So we're only using the band today. And actually the first thing we're going to do We're not using any equipment. It's called a, let's make sure I'm on screen here, it's called a crossbody mountain climber, okay? So a mountain climber is basically a plank, and we bring our knees, and then we start moving our knees forward, okay? But we're going to take, what it's going to look like is your knees are going to go to the opposite, towards your opposite shoulder, like that, okay? So again, you can have your hands on the chair arm. You can have your hands on the back of the chair, or your hands can be on the seat of the chair. So I just want to remind you all that if you're using the back of the chair, you do want to make sure that you step back. So you can see I'm in a nice diagonal here, and you want to push down on the chair. Make sure you're not pushing away, because if you're on a floor, a hardwood floor, that chair could move forward. So you're going to be here, and then the knee. So make sure, this is the hard part, because what I see a lot of people do is as they move their feet, then they start walking them in. Now, this is totally fine as well. It's a modification, okay? You can just bring your knee up towards that opposite shoulder and just hold on to the back of the chair. All right, so that was I gave you a little break right there to go over this. So put your hands wherever you need them, back of the chair, chair arm, seat, all right? Make sure you're in your plank position. Tummy's pulled in nice and tight. And let's start with our right leg. Our knee is gonna go towards the left elbow. Good. Left knee to the right elbow. And keep switching. And it's left and right and left and 3. Good. Now, stay over your hands. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders, and you're up through your shoulders. Do not sink into your shoulders. Keep that tummy tight. You should be feeling your core working, especially because we're doing this rather slowly. You can do these faster for a cardio, but when you do them slower, you feel them more in the core. 3 more on each side. That's 1. Make sure you come out to a full plank. 2, 3. Good. Step it in. I can't wait till I'm back in the studio, hopefully soon. And then I can see everybody's form, and then the rubber's going to meet the road. Okay, so we're going to do a reverse curl, bicep curl. So we're going to stand on the band, stand right in the middle, so that both sides, so you've got both sides are even, that you're holding on to. And just like a regular bicep curl, we're going to keep our arms by our side. But this time, instead of palms up and taking our palms to our shoulders, we're turning our palms backwards. Elbows still stay by your side. We do not move our arms like this. We keep them here and we lift, okay? So make sure, all right? So let's have it. Take your arms down by your side. I want you to grab the band so you have no tension, no slack here. You should be starting with some tension. Lock your elbows at your side, palms backward. Bring the back of your hand towards your shoulder and down. So it works your forearm a little bit more. It gets the forearm in there. Keep your shoulders down. I want you to feel tension on this band, so if it feels a little easy, I want you to grab further down. Two more. 1, 2. Good. Let's take it back up right here. Right here, we're going to hold. Now we're going to take it down for 5 seconds, for 5 counts. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, shake it out. And we're going to stand on the band, both feet. We're going to grab the band in both hands. Okay, so again, we don't want tension. What I want you to do is we're going to do a quick check. Make sure you can bring that band up like that, all right? You want resistance, but make sure that you're starting with no slack, because if you have slack like this and you go, you're not going to get a lot. So I want there to be no slack here, but it should be hard enough. All right, so we're going to hold this. We're going to do a squat, come down, knees forward, hips back, come up and over. Good. Sit back. Good. Breathe. Keep your hand, try to keep your hands in front of your shoulders so we don't let the band go slack. Turn those shoulders. We're not just going like this, so you should not be facing me. 4 more, turn. Head goes with the body. Turn. 2 more. 2. Keep your hands in front of your chest. 1. Good. Here we go. Other side. So we're getting a lot of core today, especially a lot of obliques. Breathe. So remember, you're going to start with tension here, and we're going to keep our hands right in front as we squat. Your hands stay right in front of your chest, and then you should be able to turn. Ready? Let's go. Breathe. Make sure you're thinking about your squatting form. Are your hips going back? Are your abs tight? Are your knees staying over your laces and behind your toes? I know it's a lot to think about. 6 more. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. All right. Deep breath in. Always feel free to get water if you need it. Okay. Moving along here. We have about 9 exercises to get through, and now we're only on number 4. Okay. So let's stand on our band. And I think we're going to go up to 15 of everything now because we're only getting through them once. We're going to do some triceps, all right? So standing on your band, you can have a little bent forward position. So notice my hips are back. I'm hinged at my hips. My abs are tight. And I'm going to lift my arms up, lock them at my side, give myself some band to work with, and extend all the way back. Notice I'm not moving my upper arm. And I know I say that every time, but I know there's a few people who love to move their whole arm with these exercises. 4, 5, 6. Good. Breathe. 7. Is your tummy still tight? Take it back. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So we're going to hold. I think we're going to do this with one foot. You're going to hold the band in both hands, pulling it up so you have tension, all right? And we're going to just go back into a small curtsy lunge. Now, if that move doesn't work for you, first of all, I don't want you taking your leg back, way back, all right? I'm just saying a little bit, just a little behind, or if there's reasons that you can't cross the leg, then just take it straight back, okay? Maybe straight back and right, almost in line with that forward foot, okay? All right, make sure you're near your chair. If you need to hold on, you can hold on the band with one hand, but we're gonna keep tension on this band right in the middle of the chest. Ready? Here we go. Make sure you're sticking your butt back. You are sitting back on your hip as you go down. Push up through that forward foot. And notice my knee stays straight over my laces. If you feel the band get really loose when we come down, then tighten it up. Pull it up a little bit more. Challenge yourself. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to switch legs. Same thing. Pull that band. Get lots of tension on it because when you come down, when you lunge down, it's going to loosen up. All right? Ready? Whoops. And remember, as you come up, really push that forward foot into the floor as hard as you can. That's going to give you power. Make sure you're sitting your hips back. So you can see my forward knee stays over my ankle. 5 more. 5. Keep your body upright as well. We're not falling forward here. 2. Last one. Good job. All right. Woo. So let's keep that left leg on that band, and we're going to take the band in our right hand, and we're going to do shoulder raise out to the side. So again, no slack. Okay, there's not very many times where we want to start with slack in the band. So always make sure you take that slack up. And keep tension at the bottom of the movement or wherever when you bring your hands back. Don't go all the way. Control your movement because a lot of times I see people just kind of snap it back. No, we want to take it back with control, keep the tension, and then go back into the movement. All right, ready? Here we go. So taking that arm just to shoulder height. And think about squeezing those upper back muscles as well. We have 7 more to go. 7, 6, 5, 4. Now your body should not be helping your arm. 3, if you have to do that, then give yourself a little bit more band to work with. So no shrugging your shoulder, no throwing your body up. All right, your body should be still. So let's switch sides. Left leg standing on right leg standing on the band. Okay. And just as long as your left hand has it and your right foot is on, it doesn't really matter where your foot is. Okay? So same thing. Let's take that arm up. Remember, hold the band tight enough that you're challenging yourself, but not so easy where, you want to feel it, and not so hard that you have to throw your body or hike your shoulder. Control this down. Don't let it go slack. Don't let it go slack. 5 more, and then we have 3 more exercises. 5, 4, aren't you excited? 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, shake it out. Let's stand on the band. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, just for time, we're going to have both our feet on the band. Mine is all kind of crooked here. Here we go. We're going to work the sides of our legs. If you need to, I guess we'll do one leg at a time. I'm sorry. So we're going to stand on the band. Make sure you grab the band with your left hand. You can hold on with your right, because we have to do 15 on each side anyway. So we're going to stand up nice and straight. Push this leg out. And remember, we want to bring this leg down with control. So if you need to have a finger on the chair to control that leg on the way down, then please do so. What you're doing is you're keeping the muscle under tension a little bit longer than just releasing it and letting it kind of flop back down to the floor. 5 more. 5, 4. So shifting your weight all the way over to your, so that it's over your right foot. 1 more. Good. And let's switch sides. So same thing. So whenever we do these and we're lifting our leg, you want to shift your weight so that everything is stacked over that leg. Okay? Ready? Push. And I challenge you, to grab that band down a little bit further. Push. Breathe. Stay up straight. Eyes are forward. Five more. 5. And we have 2 more exercises. 4, 3. We started just a little bit late, so 2, 1. Good. All right. So let's stay with this foot on the floor on the band, and we're going to go ahead and cross and take it in our left hand. We're going to do a row and then rotate. So what it's going to look like from the side is you're going to be in this position. You're going to pull back and then turn and look over that shoulder. But you want to get that shoulder rotated as well. Starting with that row, you got to squeeze those back muscles. Weight towards the heel. Ready? Let's go. See, we're already into the stretching. 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more. We're going to switch side, and then we have 1 more exercise. 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Good. All right. Let's switch sides. Switch feet. You need to hold on to the chair, switch your position. Take a step back. Grab that band. Make sure this band is not starting with slack. Ready? And rotate. So you're going to pull your elbow back, squeezing the right side of your back muscles, and then turn your shoulder. 3. This is not just an arms. This is not arms. This is back and core. Keep the weight towards the heel, knee over your ankle. So make sure you have a bend in that forward knee so it's not locked out. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Okay, we're going to finish up. We're going to stand on the band. Get this all out here. All right. Stand up nice and straight. Grab that band, no slack. So this is about keeping your arms straight, and we're going to just pull straight back. You're squeezing every muscle in your back from the top of your back down, all right? And the backs of your arms. Ready? Let's go. And then slowly bring it back. Good. Press it back. Press. Squeeze your upper back muscles. Stand up straight. Breathe. And we have 5 more. Here we go. On the last one, we're going to take it down with control for 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Let's hold it up here. And we're slowly taking it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job. Let's put that band to the side. And let's just shake our arms out and bring that right arm across. Keep your shoulder down. Good. Now take your arm out, palm up, touch your shoulder, and bring it up. Now you can always take this around if this is too hard. You're trying to touch between your shoulder blades. So stretching out your tricep. Good, now take this hand behind, grab the wrist with your left hand, gently pull down, drop your left ear down. So notice my shoulders are down, my ear is not touching my shoulder. Your ear and shoulder should not be touching. Feel the stretch down the right side. Good, let's do the left side. Take the arm across, drop your shoulder. Good, take your arm out, palm up, touch your hand to the shoulder, and let's bring your hand to that space between the shoulder blades, or bring it around the front. Do what feels right for you. Or just some people can only just go up a little bit, and that's okay. Or bring it around. And breathe. Good. Now come down, take that arm behind, grab the wrist with your right hand, pull that arm down, drop your left ear towards the shoulder. It's not a big movement, this little drop here, but keep your nose forward. And pull that arm down. So you should be feeling a nice stretch. Good, and shake it out. Let's take a big step back with that left leg. Toes are all forward, and let's push down into that heel. Get that heel in the ground. Make sure your toes are forward. So if you're not sure, check, and then adjust. Adjust your heel. Pull your heel out so your toes are going forward. Close your hips. Your hips should be going, everything is going forward. This knee is over your ankle. You have a bend in this knee. Make sure you're not putting weight on the toes. Good. Now come up. Let's push that hip forward. Push it forward. Come up nice and straight. Slightly lean back from your hips. So your whole body from here to your head should be slightly tilted back. And push this hip forward. Woo. Use the chair if you need to for balance. So feel a stretch in the front here of the hip, maybe down into your quad. Good. Come up. Just bring that back foot in about a half a step and sit back on your left hip. Pull your toes up to the ceiling. Good. And sink down. Make sure you keep your chest lifted. Do not fall parallel to the ground. Abs are tight. Pull your belly button in, please. If you want, you can reach. You don't have to touch, but keep that chest up. Feel that stretch go all the way up the back of the leg. Woo! Good. Come on up. Let's tuck that left foot behind the right. Take that left arm over, and of course, you know what to do. We keep that left hip down. Ground that left foot into the ground. Push it into the ground. And breathe. Good. All right. Let's do the same thing with the right leg. Big step back with the right leg and push that heel into the ground. Left knee is bent. So you should take a look at your knee. It should be right about over your ankle. It should be pointing forward over your laces. And push that back foot in, down, back foot. Toes are all going straight ahead. Hips closed as well. And breathe. I'm going to go sideways on this one. Woo. Good. And let's come up and push that hip forward. And then slightly lean back from the hips. tuck that back foot in, sit back on the hip. Notice my toes are turned up to the ceiling. Keep your chest lifted, and if you want, you can reach. So you can see I am not bent all the way over like this. I'm not touching my toes. I'm keeping my chest lifted and just reaching, which is going to get my stretch deeper anyway. So I want you to keep your chest up and your abs tight, that belly button in. That's protecting that lower back right here in this position. And breathe. Good, come on up, and let's tuck that right foot behind the left. And take that arm overhead. Push this hip down to the floor. Really push your right foot into the floor. Good. All right, let's just kind of shake everything out. Good job. And let's put our hands on the side of our ribs, and we're going to feel those ribs expand. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Deep breath in and out. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose and out. Thank you. Great job today. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.